So I got the best Christmas present and I did not expect it. And it came from you. I received this notification on Christmas Day. I was in absolute shock. I think I still am, actually. And the reason is because I started this channel back in August of 2024. And I put out a few videos, nothing seemed to gain any sort of traction. And I thought, well, maybe this just isn't for me. And then a month ago, I only had 11 videos, some of them with maybe 50 views on them, if that. And today I'm monetized. Over 3 weeks this happened, you guys. And so I want to share this story with you guys because if you're at that point where you're thinking about quitting, don't, because you just never know when it's going to take off. Okay, little bit of backstory. My name is Lisa. If we haven't met, I'm a Canadian mom, grandma, retired teacher and counselor. And in 21, I went through a whole lot of life change, divorce, retirement, empty nest, moved out to Vancouver Island for a little bit. And here I am, retired a whole year early. Basically kind of did all the big major changes of life in a very short amount of time. And so I thought I wanted to talk about it on a YouTube channel with the hopes of passing on some of the experiences I've had, hoping that I might help somebody out. And the other thing was I'd been told over and over and over again that the YouTube market is just dying for people in our 40s or 50s or 60s and beyond because they're looking for authenticity, especially in this world of AI. They're looking for real people to share their real experiences, their real stories. And I knew it was going to be a little bit of putting myself in a vulnerable position because it's tough sharing yourself. I have to admit that. But, you know, I'm a career teacher, a career counselor. And so there was that part of me that says, you know what, if you can help somebody, even just to know that they're not alone, just to let them know that you've been there as well. And sometimes just knowing that gives people comfort. I thought it would be worth it. So get over yourself, Lisa, and put yourself out there. So I did. But like I said, it really didn't take off. I had a few videos on what it's like to take care of a mother with Alzheimer's, one on cruising, one on how to, protect yourself from online romance scams. Actually, that one was fun to research and stuff. But again, nothing really kind of took off. So 3 weeks ago, I did a video about what my experiences were like downsizing. Notice I said downsizing, not being a minimalist and not the Swedish death cleaning, because I've never even read that book or watched videos on it or anything. It was just, I knew through my experience with helping out my mom that I just wanted to change things for my kids. And so this was just something I did for me and for my family. And I learned some lessons along the way, and I wanted to share those lessons with y'all. And so that was the video I created. And for some reason, people resonated with it and it took off. And then because of the algorithm, it actually helped another video that I had done like a couple months ago about retirement and helped that one take off. And between those two videos, that was all the channel needed in order to get the 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 watch hours that was required. In fact, it took the YouTube back office a little bit of time to catch up. So it lags about 4 or 5 days. So by the time I got monetized, I was at 11,000 hours of watch time, but it was like a few days behind. And those two videos basically prove what a whole bunch of YouTubers have been saying, is that you just never know what video it's going to basically make your channel take off. And I definitely hadn't pegged those two. I just wanted to get the message out, and I did. And I'm so grateful for those of you who watched it and commented on it and supported the channel. So what does this really mean for me? Well, it just means that I'm eligible to start earning money from this channel. I've earned not a dime yet. So it's just, I'm just at the starting line, but I'm still so incredibly excited about this because it's definitely a milestone that a lot of people strive for. And I can't believe I'm here. Like, it's hard to sink in, you know. Every once in a while, I'll open up my laptop and look at the notification again because I'm thinking, really? Like, did they send it to the wrong person? Really? The other thing that's so exciting was that reading through the comments and to hear people say things like, um, I found a kindred spirit in you, or wow, you sound just like me, or man, this video really hit home. Those are the types of things that just make my heart go, ah, that's exactly what I did this video for. And this is why I'm making myself vulnerable and putting myself out there, because I know that there's a bazillion ways in which we're connected. And if I can just help somebody one little bit through what they're dealing with, or just give them one strategy that might help just a little bit, then it's all worth it. So what have I learned in this process? One is to keep going. I never thought that this was going to happen, to be honest with you. Life kind of took over and I was focusing on moving myself. And so all that downsizing stuff that I talked about, I had to move my mom again. And I'm pretty sure I have ADD because I like having a bunch of different irons in the fire and working on different projects. So I had been learning AI, and I had actually started another YouTube channel based on my dog that passed away, and it's all animation. So I was learning how to animate. I even wrote a book about her. So there was lots of other things that was keeping me busy. But this channel was always sort of in the back of my mind thinking, are you going to put another video out? What do you want to talk about? How do you really want to narrow it down? Who do you really want to talk to? So lessons learned in this process. Keep going, because you just never know which video is going to be the one. I definitely didn't think the one about downsizing was going to be it. I was basically just sharing what was going on in my life. So I guess it's not just about being consistent, because I definitely wasn't consistent. Maybe it's about timing, because the videos that didn't resonate with people a year ago seem to be resonating now. So you just never know. So just keep going. Another thing I'm learning, and I knew this going into this, is that you kind of need to have a thick skin. I knew that when I put myself out there, I'd be getting some nasty comments, and definitely they've come. But that's okay. Sometimes I even get a chuckle out of it. So for example, I was criticized about my Christmas tree, and I guess my idea of downsizing was not the same as this other person's idea of downsizing. But you know, it's all relative, because this is what I want to show you. This used to be my tree. And then when we compare a 12-foot monster like I had compared to this little skinny little tree, to me, that's a huge downsize. And in my former line of work, Christmas I knew could be a very difficult time. So I really tried to make it as bright and fun as I possibly could. So I love all the glitter and the lights. And I'm not going to give that up. So now that this notification has come, I'm super pumped and excited to start making some more content. And what I'd really like to do is share with you some of these other activities that I've been doing. You know, I talked about not having the hobbies that other people have in the new condo that I'm in. And it hit me a couple days ago that, yeah, I don't do needlepoint and crocheting and things like that. What I do is learn all these different skills online. That is my hobby. And it also has turned into a side hustle. I happen to make some money out of it, but it's really all about keeping me busy, giving me purpose, challenging me. I'm learning new things all the time, and it excites me. So over the last few years, I have been learning all kinds of different skills. Some of them have worked, some of them haven't. And I thought I will do a video, maybe even a few of them, and share with you like the good, bad, and the ugly about them, so you can make an informed decision as to whether you want to try these side hustles or not. Totally up to you. And of course, I still want to continue talking about what it's like to start over and how we can make the second act of our lives even better than the first, because we come into this half with experiences and wisdom and compassion and a maturity that we just didn't have in the first half. So to every single person who watched the videos, commented on them, shared them, even shared them with their own communities. A couple of you did that. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful for that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It was the best Christmas gift ever. And I hope more than anything that this video is inspiration for you, that if you're starting your own YouTube channel and you're a little stuck, it's inspiration to keep going, or it might be inspiration for you to start one in the first place. Because you know what, guys? This is actually fun. And not only is it something that you learn how to do in your retirement, but you can share with others the wisdom that you have from your first act of your life. Because you know, when you're in your 50s and 60s, you know some stuff, right? And so people are looking for that authentic knowledge. So consider doing a YouTube channel. And who knows, this could be your retirement gig that you can do for the next 15, 20 years. Make a little bit of extra money on the side and leave a legacy for your family. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Happy holidays. All the best in 2026. It's going to be a fantastic year. See you in the next video.